Hey everybody, and welcome to our post-season exit interview with Jared. Now, look, if you guys only listen to one part of this intro, let it be this. I already know all of the questions that everybody wants Jared to be asked, and they've been asked everywhere already about the using the R word, the way he treated Blue, the using Clorox wipes, all of it. I suggest if you want to see those answers, you go check out interviews by people like Taylor or Rob Has a Podcast or Mike Bloom. They all did a great job on asking those questions. Since they've already been asked to death, I was trying to come up with some different questions. Just want to put that little disclaimer on this before, everyone's like, why didn't you ask this? Why didn't you ask that? That's why I'm sure you guys already heard all of those questions already. Now, that being said, make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe so that you are up to date on everything that we're doing, all of our shows, every single time that we go live. I am live every single day at 4 p.m. over on YouNow, talking live feeds, cooking with my mom, doing fun stuff like that. Of course, we have our official Big Brother shows that I do with John and house guests, all that and more. So make sure you're following, liking, and subscribing on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of those places, thumbsing up, hitting the bell, leaving a comment below, all great ways to help support the shows, as is sharing. Tell a friend, tell a family member. You guys are our best marketers, so we really appreciate when you do that. Of course, if you have any questions, you can always tweet us with hashtag YRRLive. These questions we get from our patron group, from our patron section, and from our Discord. So make sure that you check all of those out. If you want to see the past 12 years of shows, they're over at yourrealityrecaps.com. Bravo, Survivor, Amazing Race, everything we've done for the past 12 years are over there on our website and in our YouTube archive. Where we're hanging out the most these days and what you guys seem to be loving is our Discord server. We watch the East Coast airings live of the shows there. We are watching the feeds there together, chatting 24/7 without all the Twitter regulations. It's just so much fun to hang out there as a community. All the recipes that I cook every night are there. We celebrate people's birthdays. We watch like Traders Australia. We watch movies like the Barbie movie on the weekend. We do so much over in our Discord. Check it out, yourrealityrecaps.com/Discord. But look, I know why you guys are here. Again, it is for Jared. If you missed what I said in the beginning, go back and watch it. We're asking him these questions for a very specific reason. You've already heard all the other ones. So, that being said, hey Jared, how are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. All right, Jared, I have a very serious first question for you, something I've been dying to ask a professional for years, and it is, how do we keep the ants out of the Big Brother house?
That's a funny question to ask the exterminator of the house.
Yeah.
We did a horrible job, even with myself in there. We just got to stop eating in these common areas and make sure that we stay in the kitchen with our food. The more we bring food to other places, the worse it gets. The sticky strips don't help.
Okay. All right, Jared. Now, we know that, prior to going into this season that you and Sari both knew that you were going in together. A lot of people wanted to know, what was those strategy sessions like? Was there anything that you did or didn't get to implement this season?
No, our strategy was pretty straightforward going in. We just told each other like, hey, obviously we're going to be together. We're always going to look out for each other. But she wanted me to just make sure that I've created my own legacy, played my own game, and let her influence my game as least as possible. She knew that she was, obviously she's a legend at this game. It's no secret about it at this point. But she really wanted just to see me and my own gameplay and how I developed as a player.
Do you think you would have played any differently if she wasn't there?
Slightly. I mean, she was a really big advantage for me at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Having that one person in there that you can trust regardless of what's going on or what's being said is, that's huge to have in that house. But, I feel as if maybe I would have played just a slightly more strategic in some of my moves. And some of my decisions were influenced by me thinking that the person who I was getting out was simply just a target for me because they were trying to get out my mom, and that influenced a lot of my decisions in the house. But like I said, regardless, I still look at it as an advantage more than anything else.
Do you think anything you did hurt your mom's game?
Yeah, for sure. I think just being on the other side of her, not being able to bring her in on everything and thinking that, like I said, certain decisions that I made for my own personal game, thinking that it was better for me. Um, I should have kind of cultivated that plan with her there. It was really hard though, having pretty much no time. She was really paranoid throughout the entire time of us being in there. So our conversations would really only last for about 3 minutes before she's like, "Hey, we got to get out of here before somebody starts to figure it out."
Why didn't you tell her that you told Blue about you and her?
Leading up into the last days of my final eviction, she was actually just telling me like, "Hey, even if Blue's catching on anything, I just want you to continue to deny it, deny it, deny it." I think she was really paranoid about Blue and didn't understand the process that I've been through with Blue to kind of vet her out and to make sure that I can trust her. And understandably, right, she was on the whole other side of the house. She didn't have those conversations with Blue, so she did not trust Blue fully. And I knew that it would just make her more paranoid, feeling as if Blue knew the secret.
Are you going to watch the live feeds, and have you seen Blue's message for you since your eviction?
um, I've been trying to stay away from the game for a little bit. It's been a lot. Obviously, I was there for about 57 days, something like that. It was a lot, leading up into my eviction, and I kind of just wanted to take a breath of fresh air, no Big Brother for a little while, and then I'll probably dive back in everything. But I've been getting tagged in a whole bunch of things and seeing just a little bit of what she said.
All right, very serious last question, Jared. Will you be proposing on finale night?
Proposing on finale night. That was a joke me and Blue always would speak about, saying it's the cheesy thing to do. No, I would not be proposing on finale night. If anybody was to be watching the live feeds, they would know. Blue and I have no intentions on being married after this show for whatever reason that is. Right. So, no, propose.
All right. Great, Jared. Where do you want people to follow you on social media?
You can all find me at The Real Jared Fields on Instagram. Also, I got to revamp my Twitter. I didn't really have a Twitter going into this, so I know the Twitter world is pretty crazy at this point. But hey, like I said, I'm a tough cookie. I can take what comes with it. And I'll be creating the Twitter under The Real Jared Fields.
All right, Jared, thanks for taking time to talk with us today. We'll see you out there in those Twitter streets.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me.
Bye-bye. Well, that wraps up our quick interview with Jared. We will have him on for a full hour, as well as the pre-jury starting next week, I believe. So I'm very excited about that. So make sure you keep those questions coming. You can, of course, put them in our Discord server, yourrealityrecaps.com/Discord. We collect the questions for the evicted house guests there. All of our recipes are there. It's where we watch the East Coast airings of the shows and we chat. It's where we watch the live feeds 24/7 in chat, and not just for Big Brother, all different shows over in our Discord server. We watch movies, we binge series like Traders Australia, we celebrate people's birthdays, we play games. So much is happening over in our Discord server. You should really check it out. Of course, if you want the last 12 years of shows, they're over at our website, yourrealityrecaps.com. You can tweet us your questions anytime with hashtag YRRLive, and remember that you guys sharing the show, telling a friend, telling a family member, creating a clip or crip, I don't know what that is, keeps these shows alive and going, as is sharing. Follow, like, subscribe, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You guys making sure that you are followed there, liking, subscribing. It really helps so much. Hitting that thumbs up and the bell so you're alerted on YouTube, commenting below, all great things that keep these shows going. So we appreciate it so much. Until our next show, which again, I'm live every single day around 4 p.m. on YouNow if the feeds are boring you, or even when Big Brother's over. We do tons of seasonal stuff that you guys will love, but every day, 4 o'clock-ish, I am live on YouNow. We're talking feeds, we're cooking dinners. It's a lot of fun. You will love it. You'll probably love it more when Big Brother's over, I get it. But until then, we'll see you in the Discord. I'll see you over there. Bye for now, everybody. Bye, friends.